Well, good morning, and thank you, Jolly, and really thank you for allowing the ARC to be a part of this great event. I am a lobbyist at heart, so when I see 700 people in the room all coming together around an issue, I want to take you across the street to the State House, but I promise I won't do that. But this is just, what a room, and thank you all for what you do. You know, as Jolly mentioned, I am the executive director for the ARC of Indiana, and hopefully all of you know who the ARC is. We are a statewide organization that advocates for issues important to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. Most certainly, education is right up there as a top priority. I was kind of thrust into the area of education several years ago. We had another organization that really took the forefront in the fight at the State House on education issues. And when their leader became ill and then passed away, just a couple days before she passed, she had left me a voicemail message and said, "It's time for you to carry the torch." And I certainly don't live up to her every day, but I most certainly try to channel her in a lot of situations because she was certainly a pioneer. And we always called her the godmother of special education. And certainly she would be quite frustrated with the times that we are in right now. And so there are, again, many days where I sit back and say, what would Amy do? And I think she comes through, to me in different ways sometimes to say, this is where you should get mad, then you pick your battles. But the video that we showed, or that was shown about all means all, I think that is something that we really need to take with us in the next few years, and certainly this year. I think, again, we are really in challenging times, and I think when you think specifically about issues affecting students receiving special education services, we know that all needs to mean all. We know that special education students can learn. They want to learn. And you guys are all where the rubber meets the road. You guys are really where you have an impact on these people's lives each and every day. You are the ones who make a difference between what is going to be a reality and what could be a failure. And I think that all of you being here means that you want to create realities and opportunities, which, again, I just want to thank you. I know yesterday you heard from our new Superintendent of Public Instruction, Dr. McCormick. I'm really encouraged with her. I like what she's saying. I like what she's doing. I like that she has a very open door. She has reached out to the ARC on many occasions to ask for advice and where we are on certain issues. She has a great legislative team that has been very involved since day one. And I think it's just very encouraging. I think that she wants to make sure all means all. She wants to make sure that we really are putting forth good public policy that includes all students and, again, creates opportunities for all students. Jolly referred to our Training Institute and Teaching Hotel. You know, it really was by accident that we came to the decision that we needed to create an opportunity. I started with the ARC in 1998, and at that time, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities was right around 80%. In 2011, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities was right around 80%. And we got really frustrated because we were hearing from families and people with disabilities who wanted to work, wanted to earn a good paycheck, and quite honestly didn't want to be on government assistance. And so we had the leadership on our board to create this path of doing the Training Institute and Teaching Hotel. And I really do invite you all to be a part of that because it is a great opportunity of what can be for people with disabilities. We're training people in hospitality, food services, and healthcare. We will probably soon be expanding that to other areas because we know not everybody with a disability wants to work in those three areas. But we really are trying to create opportunities for our state. I think we have a great state. Again, I think we have a very strong administration, both within Department of Education and Family and Social Services. I think that we need to take advantage of all of these people wanting to do more and include people with disabilities in economic development, cutting the unemployment rate, and again, creating those opportunities. So I think it really is ours for the taking. And again, I think that all of you in this room really play a very key part in that. I know I sit on a lot of different committees, and so I am certainly not an expert in education, so I rely on teachers, principals, superintendents a lot. I know I live in Westfield, so I call on some of my principals of my local school district a lot just to kind of see where, at the policy level, we see it at one hand, but how does it really work? And does it work the way that it's intended to? And so I really do like real-life experiences, and I encourage you that if you know of situations, reach out to us. We want to be an ally to you. We want to be a resource to you. The ARC of Indiana, we have 27,000 individual members. We have 43 local chapters around the state of Indiana. If you don't know who your local chapter of the ARC is, please call and ask me. I really do want them reaching out to you because I think that we want to make sure that the students in our districts are getting the services and supports that they need. Again, I want our chapters to be a resource to you. I know we have a lot of people who go in at case conference committees. And again, I think we want to be there for the families, but we also want to be there for the schools. I think it is a very strong partnership that we need to create. And I know that families need us to be at the table sometimes, but I also think schools need somebody there sometimes as well. And again, I think we have some great people who are educated and very passionate about the work that you all do, about the work that we do, and we really do need to find a way to work together. I'm real excited that you guys have been here for 2 days. I know you guys have had a lot of sessions, and I think all of them have hit on some of the key things hitting our nation and our state right now. We're very concerned at the state about diplomas and accountability, graduation rates. And so I encourage you to get involved. You being here means that you want to be involved and stay involved, because I think that the students that you are with each and every day count on you to make sure that those opportunities exist for them in the future. So thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing the ARC to be a part of this, Jolly. And again, please reach out to your local chapters of the ARC. Please reach out to me at the state level. We really do want to be a partner with you, and thank you for the work that you do each and every day.